Good morning, I'm Dina Blizzard, and you're watching One Funny Morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen!
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather door?
Good morning! Uppie, everybody.
Hi, this is Kathy Lamb coming to you from my vacation in Venice, Italy. And as we go to our host, Dina Blizzard, I'd like to ask, what's outside your weather door?
Kathy, that was so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I was like, where is she? To me, for a second, it looked like Monsters, Inc. I don't know if anybody else is going to get that reference, but I had a lot of doors in Monsters, Inc. And I just did another Monsters, Inc. reference yesterday with Brooke. And she didn't get it. Got a notification that never happens. Going on a college tour in Boston this morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know the rest of us have to look outside of our weather doors. And it's, but it's Friday. Good morning. Good morning. Lulu, are you coming to work? Lou, you coming? Lou. Literally. Nick is here. Good morning, Nick. How are you? Your mom told me all about you. Glad to have you. Nick is joining us. I forget where you're from, Cooley. But he watches us every morning. And he goes to school at 9. So I'm trying not to be late for Nick. So that's where we are. Hoping Costco lets me come to get my tire fixed without an appointment. I have a lot of things to do this weekend, said Kathy. Kathy, here's what I don't understand. I don't understand how when I need something, the world doesn't just know we have to get this done or Dina's going to be real behind. He broke up with the news anchor since you made him the video. Am I in the number one position? Speaking of news anchors, all right, let's get into it. Yesterday, I don't know who's been watching the whole thing that went down with Amy Robach, TJ Holmes. Why do I know their names? Because I just read it this morning. I actually wanted nothing to do with this story. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Amy Robach was a trusted news person. And she is a former Miss America girl. Can't remember where. She rose to fame because she was, you saw this, Malene? She was doing a report on breast cancer for like one of the morning shows. Good Morning America? I don't know. While she's doing a story about early detection of breast cancer, they find out she has breast cancer. So this is how she became like a kind of a household name, I don't know, 15 years ago. Fast forward. Her, TJ Holmes get together. Now listen, this is why I didn't talk about it, because you got to do you, okay? I'm surprised. So what happens? Her, TJ Holmes, are co-anchors of something. She is married to Andrew Shue, Elizabeth Shue's brother. Stay with me. Cute couple. It doesn't work out. The two of them said they were both actively in divorce proceedings. This is what they're saying now. Active divorce proceedings. And they get caught canoodling. I'm not going to say an entanglement because don't get me started on her. I saw a clip of her today. Can't even. Anyway, they canoodle. Somehow, because they're both, their stance, and I only know this from this last article, that they were both actively in divorce proceedings when they got together. That's their claim. But Elizabeth Shue and T.J. Holmes' wife, who I don't remember, are people scorned. Yeah. So it comes out yesterday. Come on. Oh, wrong dog. Come on up. Come on. Come say hi. Come fill in for your sister. When she sees you come up here, she gonna come to work. Come on up. I'll say, told you. Now it comes out yesterday that Andrew Shue, Amy Robach's husband, and Mrs. Holmes, T.J. Holmes' ex-wife, they got together. They Shania Twained this stuff. They Shania Twained it. That's a verb now. If you don't know what Shania Twaining is, Shania Twain was with her husband, and she had a best friend. Her best friend hooks up with her husband. Fine. She says, good riddance. Then Shania Twain and the mistress's husband get together. That's called Shania Twaining. So there was an article. How you doing, girl? There was an article about how this is actually kind of a semi-common, would we say common? Occurrence. What are we talking about today? You and Jeremy would look ridiculous together. We cannot Shania Twain that. Un-Shania Twainable. You talk about carrying him around as a backpack. I could put him on my shoulders. You know how tall he'd be? They Shania Twained it. Now, Shania Twain was just on the podcast of Dax Shepard, and she was saying they were talking about it because she Shania Twained it. And he said to her, so you married the husband of your husband's mistress? Yes, her best friend. Are you two still together? She said, he is the best thing that's ever happened to me. That's what she said. And they talked about it. And then he said to her, are your ex and his ex still together? And she said, yes. And this is what this is how she says it. She says, it all turned out the way it was supposed to. Then she says this, everybody got what they deserved. Girl, Shania Twain, high five. She said deserve. Everybody got what they deserve. Because, Shania Twain's like, oh, you wanted a lying, cheating husband? That's what you got. You know what I got? I got a solid man with integrity. That's what I got. Girl. So there was an article about do these relationships, some people were saying, are they considered to be like revenge relationships? And they said, listen, in some instances, yes, these turn into revenge relationships. They said, but in other ways, the two spouses that were part of the cheating scenario have an experience that most people can't relate to. And it kind of brings them together because they can, I'm not even holding her up. She's literally just hovering over a boob. This, as I've said before, feels like college. And I love it. She's like, I'll just keep my head here, resting on your boob. I just listened to their podcast. Oh, you did? Rebecca, what did you think? Yeah, because Rebecca's bringing it up. Now, Amy and TJ, they got a podcast where they're talking about things and clearing things up. Listen to me. If you got to create a podcast to clear up stuff, are you clearing up anything? Or you just keep talking about it? I don't know. Now, part of me wants to listen to the podcast, and part of me was like, this ain't my business. This is between you two, those two, and Jesus. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. And just listen. How are you going to clear up cheating? Well, mm-hmm. Yep. I'm way too lazy to create a podcast to clear up anything. How long is this podcast? Is this a series? So they did lose their jobs, Carol, which I was like, this feels like a, could you imagine? Just wait with me for a second. Cheating is wrong. People shouldn't cheat. Take care of your business. Close a chapter. Then move on. If you didn't do that, that's called cheat. Whatever. Fine. What was I going to say? I had a point. Hold on. Did you see my face? I was like, well, this is good. What was it? This was a close the chapter. I don't know. It's gone. It's Friday. I just joined. What podcast are you talking about? Amy Robach, TJ Holmes, got a podcast, clear things up. But if it's a series, that feels like a lot to clear up. Gosh, it was such a good point too. But I'm getting it confused because there's a thing that I saw today. It was an interview with Jada Pinkett Smith. Pinkett entanglement. Pinkett on a break. Pinkett, I don't know what she's saying anymore. Oh, they lost their jobs. Oh, that was what it was. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. You got to do you. But can you imagine if people got fired for cheating on their spouses? Hold up. Who's going to be left at work? Wait a second. Listen, I know a lot of people, and I like them. Do I want to be in a relationship with them? Absolutely not. Do you ever look at your friends? You're like, I love you. There's something wrong with you. Yeah, we're definitely going to be short-staffed. That's essentially what they did. They fired them because they were having an affair. Now, let's say this. Amy Robach, TJ Holmes. They work on a show. Let's pretend that they didn't have an affair with each other. Let's pretend that Amy Robach was having an affair with somebody over there. And that's a distraction. That is what it came down to, Katie, is that now nobody wanted to hear the two of them give the news because now the two of them are the news. It's a fine line. But I mean, would the same thing happen at your work? Whether they were on TV or not, we had people get fired for that, but they were doing things in the state vehicles or in the actual office. There's a politician and his wife in Florida are being kicked out of their jobs for having a threesome. How are you going to, do people get fired for that? What? Oh, they got fired because they didn't release the relation to HR. It was against the policy to date within the office. How can that be a policy? How can you get fired for that? That doesn't even make sense. Whether they cheat, it's about how the person makes it. I don't think that's true to you. I don't know. Listen. Listen. I feel like relationships are very complex. Nobody's innocent. Right? How many people are going to sit here and be like, it was all this person? Now, people got problems. Yada, yada, yada. My co-host was uncomfortable with the conversation and I wanted to show, okay. I wanted to show you that Lou, you coming back to work? Lou, our office is too big to fire people for that. That's what I'm saying, Shakendra. Right? If people got fired for cheating, I know too much. I know too much about my girlfriend. I know too much. Lots of companies have those policies. They're trying to avoid legal battles over accusations if things don't work out. I got you. I'll say I'm sorry. Entanglement. Oh, don't get me started. So here's Jada. Okay. Here's what I don't get. Jada is on a clip recently with Robin Roberts. Now, who doesn't love Robin Roberts? Everybody loves her. Just seems like a real person. A real person living her life. Wonderful. She's on the couch with Jada Pinkett Smith. Fine. We have to take a class 3 times a year with the state to say, don't touch this person's penis. What's in the class? What's in the class? I'm going to start having classes at One Funny Mother. I'll be like, everybody take a seat. We're going to talk about underpants. What? We talk about underpants a lot, but we're just like, get some new ones. I don't know. Okay. Exactly. I think Jada, here's Heather. I think Jada needs attention. Everyone's here every now and again and pops up with some crazy thing going on in her life. So she's on Robin Roberts. And Robin says, so let me understand this. You and Will are trying to work things out. This is what she does. Girl, yes, that's what I've been trying to say. That ain't what you've been trying to say. You've been saying a lot. And that ain't what you've been trying to say. Have you listened to? What? And here's Jada, exasperated that Robin doesn't get that she's trying to fix her marriage. I was like, girl. I've been people trying to fix them. I'm going to tell you what it doesn't look like. Everything you did. And again, relationships are complex. Nobody's innocent. But when you're out there, what? Yeah, Brad, exactly. Sexual harassment was promised in the contract that you signed here at One Funny Mother, and you will get it. That's how we roll. Yeah. But she's like, that's what I've been trying to say the whole time, Robin. And Robin's like this. It is? Yes. And here's the thing, is that what I just said about Robin Roberts, she seems real. That's why I like her. And I feel like if you were to go back a few years ago when Red Table Talk started, I feel like Jada started out calm and cool. Let's just have some real conversation around the table. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And now I'm like, girl, I don't even know what you're saying. What? I just can't. Now I'm like, do you believe what you believe? Okay, cool. I don't know. Were they swingers? I don't know. I don't even want to know. He wrote a book and then she wrote a book. It's a lot. Lulu, can you come here because I would like to show you something. Some evidence that I found on the floor that has been associated with you. Lulu. I'm about just now about able to chime in. I was a pharmacy tech for years, and a pharmacist and another pharmacy tech were involved. And every time they would get into a fight, one pharmacy tech would walk out and make it hard for me to do the work. So I'm against working and being involved in the workplace. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Could you imagine if there was a column? So now Dear Abby's back. I thought she died, but some lady is doing a Dear Abby now. Could you imagine if there was Dear Jada? What? Who is? What? She'd be like, listen, girl, you didn't do nothing wrong. It was an entanglement. Like, what is that? Just say it. Don't worry. Don't worry about but what is an entanglement? Don't worry about it. What it isn't is cheating. But did you have sex with somebody else? It doesn't matter in an entanglement. It just, you was walking down the street, your clothes fell off, you fell on somebody whose clothes also fell off. You got entangled, mostly by the crotch, then untangled. And that, you was trying to get to the Wawa. That's all that was. And I hate when that happens. And I don't know why people got to be acting like I was trying to get a hoagie. And those chips, those Fritos, but they're just not the spicy ones, but like the ones, they're like a brown spice on it, but not the hot ones. And then I got entangled in my pants. But I had pants on. I would love, now you understand an entanglement, Lanny. That's why I'm here on Fridays. Yeah, not the chili cheese Fritos. No, there's one in between, Lacey. There's one in between. It's not regular Fritos, and it's not the chili cheese. I don't want to eat the chili cheese. That's how cheating happened. When you eating the chili cheese, that's danger. But there's the one in between. I forget what it's called. Dottie, is it the honey barbecue? Thank you. I watched the final episode of Squid Games. Somebody called it. I'm not going to tell you who the winner is, but what? Out of 456, I'm going to tell you though, this person was smart. I hate when I get entangled on bebopping, doing my errands. It's on the Netflix. Yeah. You haven't watched any. Well, you have to watch the original. You might not like the original. There's a lot of killing. And there's no killing in this one. So if you don't want to watch the killing one, you can. It's never happened to me. Am I doing something wrong? Have you been to a Wawa? Oh, walk to a Wawa and you just don't know what could happen. Lulu, come here. Lou. Yeah, Christy. How about the second? Was it the second to the last game? It's a lot of head games. Wawa sounds dangerous. It's very exciting. Lulu, I'd like to discuss some evidence that was found on the floor due to you. Come here, Lou. It's like my children. I don't even understand how to order food at the kiosk at the Wawa. Is it just a game show, kind of like the Hunger Games? Well, it's kind of like Squid Games. It's basically some of the games that are in the series, Squid Games, are exactly the same games that they are playing on the show, on the game show. And we're getting a Wawa in my town, said VM. Well, better get some tight-fitting pants. We threw my workday and helped me laugh. Thanks, Rita. I'm glad you're here. Glad I could be helpful. Yeah. I met my husband at Wawa. We've been entangled ever since. Lanny, you should watch it. Here's why I think, there are some game shows, like, remember when Survivor first came out? Oh, just those games that are about how people react under, like, seriously intense situations. But the Squid Games, even in the movie, I mean, the movie's very different. Obviously, the stakes are a little higher, and it's fake. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just in this game, in the Squid Game show, it's for all of them. They have these alliances, and at some point, the alliances break down, and there's $4.56 million that's on the line. It's just, yeah. Do you still watch Survivor? Gosh, I think I watched the first episode. Lulu, come here. I'm gonna act like she's not in the same room as me. Lulu, come. She's right there. Lulu, come here. Good girl. That seemed to go better. She's like, I think somebody's looking for me. Oh, Lacey, I did see that. I don't have any words for it. The Las Vegas incident. I was watching some things about it. It's so crazy because late at night and early in the morning, I'll get on the news things and read, and it's very difficult. I know a lot more things than we ever really talk about, and I really have to think to myself, which things should we talk about? I'm going to take for granted that you guys read, and it's just hard for me to talk about all of the things I read. Although there's a lot going on. Yeah. Come here, Booby. Booby, come in and sit here. Booby. Booby. Come up here. Are you going to come on the show? Come on. Hurry up before your sister comes. Booby. Booby, come. Booby, 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 Booby. And you're out. Okay. Booby, come. Booby, 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 Booby. Come. She good. She good. Oh, here goes Lulu. Come on. I want to talk to you about something. I have some evidence that I'd like to show you about an incident that happened here at the house. Please come. I need you to come and testify. Come up. She's like, testify? Am I going to get something special? Mm-hmm. Come on up. And here it is. Okay. So this morning, I was having my breakfast. While I was having breakfast, out of the corner of my eye, all right, please don't talk to the, please don't talk to the defendant while she's on trial. Lulu, take the stand. Lulu, I would like to show you something, Lulu. 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 What is this? This is evidence number 1. Have you seen this before? It looks slightly familiar to me. Well, this was on the fireplace to celebrate Thanksgiving in the fall. Does it look familiar to you? It's like, I feel like I know where you're going with this, and I feel like I'm misunderstood. I feel it's just so yummy. Don't lick it. That was the problem. I collected these, and Lulu, Your Honor, please make the defendant look at exhibit number 1. Please stop talking to her. She does need it. Lulu, give me your paw. You have to be sworn in. Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Give me your paw. Lulu, Don't look at her. She's not gonna help you. Yeah, she's look at. Oh, she goes. I, Lulu, would like a treat. Did you say that? Did you say this special word to me? Now, this was on the floor, which was my fault. How many exhibits are? There's 3 of these. I don't know if the other. Brooke, go look to see if the other 2 are still by the door. If she moved those 2.
She's playing the game.
She's like, "Are you gonna go get the other 2? Because I wanted to eat those 2." What? Oh, you admit it. Is this yours? If you want it to be. It's not. Are they still?
One.
There's 1. Where's the other one? Just like in my belly. What if it came out my butt? Would that be bad? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Okay, so I have Exhibit A and Exhibit B. There's an Exhibit C. Do you want to tell me now where they are? Is it in my butt? Okay. Can you find it? Lulu?
Oh, I found it.
You have anything to say for yourself? I had something to say. It was delicious. Here comes Kelly. I would like to say, it was delicious.
What do you like?
Do you have anything you want to say to these 3? Oh, that was
She's
yummy.
like-
That's vanilla. I call this one vanilla. I call this one chocolate. And I call this one sherbet. Okay. I don't think that you look guilty at all or upset.
I think Ruby wants to say something.
Oh, we have another. Booby, would you like to testify? Oh, you're going to come up.
She
Come
said,
on.
hello.
Come on. You have something to say? She's like, I didn't know you was giving out prizes. Come on. Up. Okay. You coming?
Colby has something to say now.
Bobby's like, come on. These are not yours.
She said they could be
It's just
fine.
like they look
Although
like
Booby
special.
tends to be the person that runs everything. Like, I feel like she could.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She would. She said she would do it again. Oh, look who's coming. Are you coming up? You never testify. Come on up. Come up here. Oh.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, she's Lulu's attorney. I'm going to need for you to speak with my attorney. I will no longer be speaking for myself.
Oh, what are you saying? Lou, that's not very nice.
Come on, are you going to come up?
Lulu said
Here
that's
comes-
my spot.
She's like, I will speak for myself. Lulu will not let Ruby up here.
Mean.
If Ruby tries to come up and be
That's not
on the show and
nice.
co-host, give him a treat. Go ahead, you can give him a treat. Or give me the treats and I'll give them out. Let's see if Ruby will come up.
No, you
She has
don't
no
deserve to
regrets.
speak for that. That wasn't nice.
No regrets from
Everyone
from
stand
Lulu.
back. Stand back.
She gonna snitch.
Can I give him to Colby? He's not there.
Sure, Colby's not gonna do anything. Come here. Who wants the treat? Lulu's like, I will. Here, go away. Come here, boob. Booby, come. Come on, up. You gonna come up? You're not gonna come up. Anyway, I'm gonna treat her like a hostile witness. Yeah, she was throwing it around. And I didn't have my glasses on, and I was like, what does she have? Do you ever just look at your... What's the craziest stuff that you found in your dog's mouth? Where you'll be like relaxing on your phone or something. You're like having a great day. And all of a sudden you're like, but you don't have your glasses on. You're like, what are you doing? And then 2 seconds later, you're like, oh, is that my... Fill in the blank. Mm-hmm. Renee. A live bird? Mm-mm. A Christmas deer in the yard? Shut up. One of my little dogs bought me a mouth. Mm-hmm. My dog is obsessed with paper products. Lizards. Didn't go well. Ate a bird. A wooden, what?
How did you get your treats?
My dad's dentures. My daughter's AirPods. A disposable razor. Grabbed a chicken off the counter and pushed it through the house. A brand new rug, a hole in the rug, a silk poinsettia bloom, a loaf of French bread sticking out of the couch cushion. He ate a razor. Why are they all eating razors? a rabbit, a frog, a cat run through the house with my Christmas tree skirt in its mouth. Tug of war with a bra. An old German shepherd was crunching on the glass Christmas tree ornament. My dog ate my bottom teeth once. Shut up. Destroyed a blanket, his toy, leftover ham, my glasses. Booby ate Dean's glasses once.
Coco tried to
Dug
eat
a
the
mole
top
out of
one.
the ground and was throwing it around using it as a chew toy. Shut up. My aunt's birthday cake. A box of 50 Godiva empty chocolate wrapper. Did he die? My
Chloe, what do you
boyfriend's
have?
dad's rug twice. Hair bands. A thorny rose bush. Out of the ground? Just out of the ground.
Chloe,
Mm-mm.
what do you got?
He drags his blanket around, snagged uncooked steak, larger than she was, and ran all over the house. A homemade carrot cake off of the counter. My dog ate an edible once. Was he walking sideways? A candy cane, hearing aids. Oh no, a dog back. Didn't even get sick after the chocolate. Killed a gazelle.
Mom, you know what I had at a coffee shop yesterday?
The main entree at the dinner party. What?
A pizza latte.
A pizza latte. It just has anise in it.
Yeah.
Sounds gross. Border Collie ate a box of brand buds, pooped nonstop for 3 days. Ate the number 2 off of the phone, a battery, electrical cords, the arm of a futon, 3 feet of carpet in front of the fireplace where we were running. Jennifer, it's like Cujo. What is happening? My Mastiff ate every homemade Christmas ornament my kids made, every single one. Our Samoa ate a whole box of laxatives. A whole batch of chocolate chip cookies. What is? This is so crazy. Remote controls. Yeah, we've done that. Panty liner from the bathroom trash. Ugh. Dogs are so weird when girls have their periods. That's all I'm going to say. A Superman toy, then pooped it out, and it was still intact. Middle of the night, ate the daughter's birthday cupcakes for school. Ate an entire IKEA couch the day after I put it together. I have no idea how he still lives here. 2 pounds of butter off the counter. All the chocolate-covered pretzels. Baby Jesus and a wise man from the nativity set. A turkey leg. Knobs. AirPods. The wire from an electric blanket. Non-cooked rice came out looking like no-bake cookies. Yeah. Tampons. Raising dinner rolls off the counter. No. Even the wooden frame, it was mulch. How big are these dogs that you got, Lisa, that come eat a couch? 2 ribeyes marinating on the counter. A whole package of gum with wrappers and left bits of the paper packing. No. LaFive is like, I have no pets. This is why, because you're all nuts. My dog ate Vyvanse. I had to take him to the vet. My mother-in-law's dog ate one of her knee highs. He was running around the yard with half of it hanging out of his butt. No. 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 $100 bill. Ate a tampon. She didn't realize she was in the yard and then was pooping. I thought it was a flower coming out of her butt. An envelope with $300 in it. The dog ate it. He was a Mastiff. That makes sense. The back door frame to go outside. He ate the door frame? Ate my son's betta fish. Well, it was a cat. Makes sense. No. Wild chicken out of the oven. Didn't even know. Didn't leave any ants. I had a migraine. My husband was napping with her. And then the chicken was just gone. You made a chicken. You were leaving it out to cool. You walked away. You came back, chicken gone. That's that. I feel like that happened with us with a ham and Colby. And you just stand there, you go, did you move the chicken? Which is a weird question. What? Did you move the chicken? What chicken? Chicken. I made a chicken. You don't see a chicken? it's just. You sure you cooked it? No. It probably just popped out on its own and just, right? It wasn't really dead. Didn't have a head, but maybe it just didn't make it. That's when you start to think you're crazy. A bowl of pho off the counter. Rottweiler ate my laundry room down to the studs. What are you all talking about? Chicken strips and sauce. And left the fries. Found my 2-year-old boxer eating a Christmas prime rib off the table. Baby had his mouth full, handing slices of meat to the dog. He said he was sharing. Grabbed the tree skirt, knocked the tree down, ride the crap out of her. A dinosaur. I saw a large body in the yard. I figured the dogs had killed and paused on his face with a large rubber dinosaur toy. Pooped out socks. Pot pie. She ate the filling. Brillo pads. No. Just, yeah, it's gone. My daughter's underwear. Half a fried turkey. Entire loaf of bread. That's so crazy. I remember, here's Diana. Diana ordered a new couch. It's real fancy, ugly, but fancy for us. Di, is Di here? Let's see, let me call her. I wonder if she remembers the story as it actually happened. Because you know she lies. Brooke, you want to hear a story about grandmom?
Sure.
Let's see if she'll own it.
I actually told us the story of the orange and the knife to my friends.
Oh, you did?
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
We're talking about things that dogs eat.
Okay.
Like in your house that like have ruined your house. Do you have any recollection of anything a dog might have eaten at our house when we were younger?
Well, I happened to be listening, and I heard you say about the couch.
Okay. So do you remember how that went down?
So I remember I never had fancy furniture. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Did
here.
I lose you? Are you still here?
Yeah, Diana, I'm here.
All right, wait. I didn't hear you.
Are you in the bathroom with the water on?
Oh, yeah, that may be why. Hold on. Oh, there you go. I was brushing my teeth.
Okay, let's step away from brushing your teeth for a minute.
Okay, I'm done.
Now, you want to tell everybody what you did and how you're not going to go to heaven?
Well, that's not what I did. It's what the dog did. So I never had brand new furniture. And finally, I went and bought this brand new sofa. Beautiful, beautiful sofa. So
It was
I don't know how long we had it. but
like
all of a
a
sudden-
day. We had it
Yeah.
a day or two. It was a blue couch with it matched those chairs.
Right. Yeah. The wingback chairs.
Yeah. It was a blue couch with pink little polka dots on it. Gorgeous.
Yeah, little things. Right. And then I got up one day, and when I walked out, and we never had furniture that matched. The bottom skirt at the bottom of the sofa was gone. It was all chewed up.
So it was this couch, like a settee, right? So it was like this and came down, had the rolled, and then at the bottom it had a flap. And was it Rocky? One of the Misty got one of the dogs, little poodle.
Misty, yeah.
Went over and ripped off with his teeth the bottom skirt of this couch. Now, torn to shreds, maybe a couple pieces at the end.
Right.
What does Diana do? What would you do?
Well, no, wait, you got to back up. So the sofa over time, we might have had it a couple months. It wasn't long. The center, every time you sat it sunk.
That had nothing to do with it, Diana.
Yeah, because I called them up the furniture company. And I said, this sofa's not any good. It's sinking in the middle. But I got real nervous because the skirt was gone. So the skirt was all ripped up. And I'm thinking, how am I going to take this sofa back? The skirt's all tore. So
hold on. So let's ask everybody what they would have done. So now you got this new couch, gorgeous, blue with pink polka dot, as one would expect to be gorgeous. You wake up a couple days and the dog ate the skirt at the bottom. What do? Let's see if you can figure out what Diana did. Mm-hmm. Curly top. She sewed it with the new fabric, said Claudine.
No. Oh, is that what
they're guessing?
Oh.
They're guessing. They're trying to guess what you did. Put a new skirt on it, said Jana. Di made a new one. Had them replaced. Please don't tell me she gave that dog away. The dog stayed. Sew it back on. She taped it on. She sewed a new skirt. She lied and said it fell apart. Bye-bye, dog. Got the company taken back and got a replacement for free. Take the legs off the sofa. Tore it off and said it was delivered without one, said Laurie. Exactly. That's what she did.
No, well, what I did is I took the skirt off.
Mm-hmm. So
and it looked fine. You just saw the little wooden leg.
She sat there with that little weird thing that undoes stitches all the way around.
Well, I think it was stapled on. Whatever it was, I had to go all the way around the holes. It took me forever. So when the man came out to look at it, he didn't know whether or not it had a skirt.
No, you showed him the picture. You said,
no,
look.
No, I showed him the picture.
Online, this sofa was supposed to have a skirt on it.
No.
Yes, you did, Diana.
No, I did not. I just said to him that it was sinking in the middle, and he sat and he could see it. And so they returned it. But, that sofa would have went back regardless if the skirt was chewed or not. But the darn dog chewed it all up. But why? Why?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I don't think she went to confession.
No, and actually they gave me my money back. I didn't get another sofa. If you remember, then we just had the wingback chairs. I don't know what we got. What did we get?
You probably made us sit on the floor and eat rice.
By that time, you were all leaving, so I didn't need the sofa. I just kept the wingback chairs.
Gorgeous. Mm-hmm. She jumped in the middle until it sunk, and then she was like, guys, something wrong with this couch. And it doesn't have a bottom. Mm-hmm. So, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I don't know why dogs got to chew like that.
Because they're crazy. All right, go brush your teeth.
Thank you. I'll go finish.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She got morning voice. All right, I found one more article and then we'll go. Now, this one I thought was important because I want to read the title to you. Are you ready? You're not ready. If your spouse has high blood pressure, you're more likely to have it too, study finds. What? Yep, that's the title. Now, I didn't read it. If your spouse has high blood pressure, you're more likely to have it too, study suggests. So, before we open this article, who wants to make some predictions as to why, if your dumb husband has high blood pressure, did he give it to me? Is he all stressed out? Now I'm all stressed out? Doris? That's what they said it. Oh, look, high five. My husband was diagnosed before. Oh my gosh, the other day I'm talking to Jeff on the phone. I'm sitting like this. And we're talking. Hold on. Did it happen? And it kept picking it up. And balloons kept going. So funny. Yeah, shared meals. That's what I said. Stress. So let's see what it says. About half of hypertension cases in middle age and older adults are shared or concordant within couples, a new study suggests, meaning if one person has high blood pressure, their spouse does too. Among heterosexual couples in 4 countries, China, England, India, and the United States, the women who married men with high blood pressure were more likely to also have hypertension themselves than those whose husbands did not have high blood pressure. And the men who had wives with hypertension were more likely to have hypertension compared with the men whose wives didn't have hypertension. And the same people? They're the same. Many people know that high blood pressure is common in middle age and older adults, but we were surprised to find out that in these countries, many older couples both have high blood pressure. For instance, in the United States, more than 35% of couples who are 50 years or older both have hypertension. Hold on, I'm in this category. 35%, both of them have it? Our study is the first one examining concordant hypertension within couples from both high and middle class countries, including national representative data, blah, 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 blah. This is the largest study on its topic. It examined a whole bunch of people between 2015 and 19. The average of the 3 pleasures was used to give an estimate of the systolic temperature. Couples high prevalence of concordant hypertension across all 4 countries. It said, in an Asian culture context, couples may be more likely to share the same eating, exercise, and lifestyle habits versus in Western culture, where individualism is emphasized. High blood pressure is more common in the United States and England than in China and India. However, the association between couples' high blood pressure status was stronger in China and India than in the US and England. That's interesting. So in China and India, there's a strong belief in sticking together as a family, so couples might influence each other's health more. But apparently in America and England, we're like, screw you, I'm going to eat what I want. This all sounds on point. It's pretty interesting. Couple in China and India, couples are expected to depend and support each other emotionally and instrumentally, so health may be more closely intertwined. It doesn't say this. We're in America. We have an FU culture, and we're like, hey, good luck to you. I hope you die. That's not in here, but yeah, that's true. Couple center charges for diagnosis measures. There are a couple scenarios, actually, where your spouse is affecting you. A common where we see this is in smoking. If you have a spouse that is trying to quit smoking, you have a partner who's a former smoker to quit, it makes a huge difference in perspective if they're both trying to quit together. But the opposite is also true. If you're trying to get someone to quit smoking, their spouse smokes with them, that's probably going to be a challenging scenario. So it all comes down to who is the company that you keep. You know how you say to your friends? You're like, if you hang out with people who are doing bad things, you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They eat more turmeric. Here I am, single mom of teens, high blood pressure. Now that just, those that go together. So, hey, Brooke. She's going to keep playing. All right, well, we should go because that's going to mess us up. All right, have a good weekend, everybody. We'll be back Monday. I got a concert tonight to go to. Oh, Jacqueline did so good last night. Remind me to tell you about last night on Monday. And she has orchestra tonight. We have our big Von Blizzard family comedians on Saturday at Catch a Rising Star. If you're around, you can come and join us. It'll be great. And that's it. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a relaxing weekend. I hope you get your leaves to the curb because that's what I got to do so they can be collected on Monday. I'm stressing out about it. I'm going to get your hair did and all the good things. Like Judy from Saskatoon says, I hope you do something nice for yourself or others this weekend. And that's it. Sunday, we will be cooking. I think we have a bake this weekend, our breakfast bake that you can freeze for the holidays. So if you want to join us, I believe that's Sunday at 7. But I'm sure Steph will put something up about that. And we're doing a savory bake and a sweet bake so you can stay up to date on that. And that's it, everybody. So have a great day and a blessed day and weekend. And I look forward to seeing everybody on Sunday for some yummy Wawa. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.